Welcome back to day 3 of the fair. Of course, one of my favorite parts about the fair is trying and seeing new things.
Yes.
And right now we are talking about log rolling that any of us can try. I gotta learn a little more about this before I believe it.
Yes, I guess you don't fall on your face most of the time, just into the water. Minnesota Family is bringing its passion for the sport to the North Woods area of the fair. Joining us live with more is Abby HOESCHLER, the president of Key Log Rolling, along with her mother, Judy HOESCHLER.
Thank you both for joining us. Mother-daughter duo here.
Yes.
All right. So
really
how did
cool.
your family get started? Let's start with Mom. How'd your family get started in log rolling?
I was raised in Hayward, Wisconsin.
Okay.
In 1969, I was part of the first log rolling school for children in the country. And I loved it. I became addicted to it, and then I went on to win 7 world titles.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then
so there's like a world log rolling championship.
Since 1898.
Really?
Yes, and the second place winner that year was a man from Minneapolis,
wow.
Stewart. And I follow in that legacy of, from ever since then, 1898. I taught my children how to log roll. I have 4 children, and they've become world champions. My son won the world championships a month ago.
And here's some video of people making it look so easy. So Abby, have you been doing this more or less since you could walk?
Yeah, I learned to log roll. I mean, I remember learning to ride a bike, but I don't remember learning to log roll. So if that tells you how young.
Wow.
Yeah,
You started early.
Yeah. Yeah, and now we're teaching people all over the country how to log roll. We've made it more accessible through a lightweight synthetic log rolling log. And what we've also done is we've developed these trainers that are like training wheels. They look like these yellow paddle wheels on the log, and it's flat in the learning curve, and now people can really kind of get the hang of it. They get their footwork under them, they get the balance, and then they really get hooked and they can progress through the sport very quickly.
So we're not talking about like the typical, hey, I'm going to chop down a tree and try to log roll.
No, we brought log rolling to the 21st century.
That's amazing. And because of the new logs, tell us about like these logs that because you think of a log and you're like, hey, it's a tree in the river.
This is an artificial plastic log, right?
It's sort of like a kayak or stand-up paddleboard. It weighs 65 pounds. You can put it on your roof rack. You can take it to the lake and have it at your cabin. You can put it in swimming pools. And so now people, recreational programs at, aquatics facilities, park and rec departments, college campuses are offering log rolling classes and starting log rolling clubs.
Wow.
And people are really loving the sport, and even though it's a sport that came out of the North Woods, it's a Minnesota sport, people in California are loving it, people in Texas, it's balancing on a log in the water is sort of a universal challenge.
And the numbers speak for themselves. It's now in 7 countries. 350 clubs have popped up just in the last 3 years.
Right.
So a lot of that is the accessibility.
Yes, we don't only provide the log, we provide all the instructional materials so that people can implement the program. We have programs, like we said, all over the country, and we've never met them. They've bought this product and they've implemented our program, and they're loving it. If you look in the media, stories that we've had, people in Las Vegas, in California, in Virginia, in Florida, in New York are saying, we love this sport. Our members are loving learning to log roll.
Very cool.
Really
And we knew this would be the case, and we knew we just had to have a portable product, and we created it for this to become an Olympic sport. We love log rolling, and we're like, we don't like that it's not an Olympic sport. So we
sounds like you're on your way.
We'll get there.
We are going to get there, and Minnesota is ground zero. We have more programs per capita than anywhere else.
And it's
really
called
cool.
the Key Log is your invention. And this is where we can find you here at the fairgrounds, is over at the Northwood area.
Yeah, and anyone can give it a try. We have a small portable pool. You just step right up. You can get in. We'll give you a log rolling lesson. So it's really fun that people now at the fair, they're accustomed to seeing log rolling at the Lumberjack show, but they never had a chance to try it. And so now people, can give it a try and then go find a program across the state for themselves.
Well, fantastic.
Awesome.
Have a great. We're out of time, but thank you so much.
I know you can go on.
We want people to get over there and enjoy and give it a try.